Well, good morning. It's July 14th, 2022. Been stuck in Lexington, Kentucky since since Saturday. After my last video, I posted helping helping that lady out with her accident, and I left there and posted the video, and I told myself, no good deed goes unpunished. And for me, that is a true fact, because every time I help somebody, something happens to me. Never fails. And I know it's coming, but I still help people. Got to do it. I can't undo who I am. So I was driving, and all of a sudden my light comes up on the display and says, stop engine immediately, or damage will occur. Well, you don't have to stop your engine, and damage won't occur, especially when it's got to do with your DEF system. So I got up into Lexington and called the Peterbilt place. It was 11:30 Saturday. They said, I told them, I'm sure you can't get me in here today, but can you get me there Monday? Oh yeah, come on in. So I asked them where a good place to stop is, and they gave me a number to somebody who might come out and help me. Well, after I called them and told them 3 times what kind of vehicle my truck was, it was like, I just hung up on them. And I said, I'd rather have the dealership do it. So I went to a truck stop 25 miles away, stayed there Saturday, and got up Sunday morning and told myself, when is the best time to leave here to head to the Peterbilt place? And I thought about it, and people are in church on Sundays, and so I decided between 9:30 and 10 o'clock would be the best time. I pulled my ABS fuses out, and if you pull your ABS fuse out and you're in D rate, full D rate, limp home mode, 5 miles an hour, well, if you pull your fuses out, it tricks the computer because you don't have no speedometer. So that's what I did, and I was able to get up to 45 miles an hour. I think it hit 50 going downhill once. And I got to the Peterbilt place, because if I didn't pull the fuses, it was going to take me 5 hours, because I was 25 miles away. And that ain't a good speed to be on the interstate with. So I got to the dealership and parked. Got up Monday morning, pulled into the dealership, gave them all the information and everything, told them what was going on. Me and the guy both agreed that it's probably my depth sensor, level sensor, all combined together, quality sensor, everything. So he said, it'll be later today. Well, later today came and went. He came out, got all the information, and said that it'll be tomorrow morning before they get somebody to look at me. So I was fine. I mean, truck's running, AC's going. So get a little hungry. I get on my DoorDash app. Really wanted a vanilla shake. Just been craving it. So I ordered from McDonald's, and the app says it tells you when they're leaving, when they're approaching you, and this, that, and the other. So the app told me that my Dasher is approaching me. Well, up pulls this Jeep, big old wheels, lavender color. So I get out of my truck and walk over to them and ask them how they doing today, blah, blah, blah. And asked where my food was. And lady said, two ladies in the truck, I guess a mother and a daughter, in the Jeep rather. And they, well, we don't have no food. We just left Chick-fil-A. We might have a chicken nugget. I was so embarrassed. I told them I really want a vanilla shake. Been craving it. So I walk back to my truck, and then all of a sudden here they leave. They're there picking up her son or something, and so they pull behind me to the other gate, and I'm sitting there waiting. And all of a sudden somebody pulls up and walks up to the truck with my food. I was like, oh, thankful, appreciate it. I always make sure that they see to get their to make sure that they got the tip that I had given them. And they did. And so started digging into my food and got done with that. Got my shake out, and it was chocolate. Oh, I knew I was in trouble then. But Tuesday morning, they open up and I pull in. They send a guy out with a laptop to see what's going on. And so sitting there waiting. And they're still not looking at my depth sensor. They're looking at so my depth tank is on the driver's side, or the curb side, or street side, and my exhaust system is all on the passenger side or curb side. So they're looking at all that instead, and I explained to them I've already changed the forward knock sensor, the rear knock sensor, and my Dozier valve. Dozier valve is what sprays your DEF fuel into the exhaust to make my black smoke white. Well, not white, clear, invisible. So he did a regen on it and still got the same problem. So I think his name was Danny, and that was Tuesday. That was Tuesday. So Wednesday, yesterday, I got Dakota. He's working on it. He pulled my whole DEF system. He pulled off all of the exhaust from where it comes out of the motor to the exhaust pipe. The whole section comes out. Big old cylinders and everything. And he noticed that the clamp was loose, and that might be reason I'm not getting. That's the reason I'm getting an error. So they checked that, and he took it off. And when I had my Dozier sensor, when I had my knock sensor replaced, the rear one at the dealer, because I didn't know I had two, I asked him, after he showed me that, I went inside to the lounge, and I thought about it, and I went back out there and I asked him, I said, do you think it's possible the reason that clamp is loose is because the dealership in West Memphis loosened it to get the new knock sensor put in? And he thought about it, and he said there'd be no reason to. I said there should be enough clearance there, and there was. And after he thought about it, after I went back in the lounge, he thought about it, and he said he thought I was right, that they loosened that just to get that sensor in there. Well, so he took it all off and he cleaned it all out real good. And if the leak was as bad as it was, then it should have been spraying a lot of DEF fuel, but it hasn't been. And it should have crystallized inside. But it didn't do that. So I'm still thinking it's the depth sensor. But he said he should have it together here by 10 o'clock, maybe 11 o'clock. I'm at the hotel. So hopefully I'll be up and running today. Hopefully I'm wrong and what he did fixed it. But me and the service manager, we both, from day one on Monday, we both said it had to be the depth sensor. So let's hope we're both wrong and Dakota gets me fixed and going. A lot of wasted days just sitting around. And it happens. But helping that woman, and no good deed goes unpunished. Cost me thousands of dollars. But me helping that woman may have saved her life. And is her life worth me spending a couple $1,000 every day of the week? You know, you're always given a task that's way too big, that you think is too big at the time, and there's a reason for it. So let's hope I'm on the road today or this afternoon. I'll start looking for loads this evening and get out of here. So, would you all have a great day, and sir, I'll see you again sometime. Bye.